In today's video, we will compare floor 5 and floor 6. More specifically, we'll be seeing how much XP and money we are going to be earning each hour. Now, to make the results a little bit more accurate, we went ahead and grinded each of them for 2.5 hours instead of just 1 hour. And also, currently we do have Mayor Paul elected, which means that we are going to be gaining 10 bonus score on dungeon runs, and chests are 20% cheaper. Now, while we will be getting the items for 20% cheaper, this means that those item prices will also drop as well. Make sure you stay until the end of the video to understand the floors better, and honestly, the results were pretty good. Anyways, before we jump into the video, about 50% of you are not subscribed, so if you could take a moment and subscribe, that would mean a lot to me. We are getting very close to 50,000 subscribers, which is pretty freaking amazing, so thank you so much. But anyways, here we go. Let's begin with floor 5 first, and then we're gonna switch over to floor 6. Here we are. So here we are. Now, typically floor 5 is known to be the money floor rather than the XP one, and in 2 hours and 36 minutes we managed to complete 16 runs in total, which means on an average we completed 6 to 7 runs per hour. It usually took us about 7 to 9 minutes to complete the floor, which in my opinion is pretty quick. Now, most of those runs were S+, except for the last one, so that meant we had the option to choose between 6 chests. Now, the items that you do want to look out for in floor 5 are Shadow Assassin chestplate and leggings, Livid Dagger, Shadow Furry, and of course, Recombulator. Now, typically you wouldn't want to go for the helmet and boots, and that's the same case here because they're actually not profit, and I actually made the mistake of getting it. But at the time when I was doing that, it was about the same price, so we didn't really make a loss on it, but we didn't make a profit on it either. But if you guys are wondering like, yo, what the heck did you actually end up getting from the chest? Well, we went for actually ancient roses as well, because at the time of recording, we bought ourselves 1.6 million obsidian chests for 2 ancient roses. We sold them for almost 1.9 million. Then we had another ancient rose for 800,000, which we sold for 950,000. And during this time, I was like, hold on, I think maybe it's the best to actually keep those ancient roses around, because Flower of the Truth price was really high up there. And if you guys didn't know, Flower of the Truth recipe requires 9 ancient roses. And well, we made the math, and it seemed like one ancient rose real value at that time was 1.04 million, so that's about 100,000 difference. Unfortunately for us, during this whole time, we didn't actually get anything really that worthy. We didn't make any big profits because, well, we didn't get the chest plate, we didn't get the dagger, we didn't get any of that, which really sucked. So at the end of the day, our profit was very minimal. Now, this may have been caused because, well, number one, everybody's right now grinding out dungeons, so these item prices are obviously going to be dropping. But also, I think it really does come down to the luck that you do have when you're looking at the chest. So if we managed to get ourselves a chest plate, we could have easily made 35 to 40 million. And I think in 2 hours and 36 minutes, we could have actually had a chance of getting something decent. But obviously we gotta keep on going in order to see bigger profits. So ultimately during this time we made about 1 million in profit, and I mean, we were literally scratching up the profit. Now, if you're wondering what does that mean, well, I mean that you could get from the gold chest like the ultimate wise enchantment book, and you're gonna be making about 20 to 40,000 profit. Well, at the time of recording this, the gold chest goes for about 80,000, and the ultimate wise, it sells for about 100 to 120,000. Now, we did manage to get one more thing, and well, that item is Treasure Talisman. Now, this is an interesting one because when I first got it, I'm like, yo, hold on. What is this? How the heck did I not know about this? And I'm not sure if I had deep down forgotten about it or actually didn't know about it, but this is a talisman that you can get from the dungeon chest during the run. I don't mean like the reward chest, but like this hidden chest. And this item right here goes for about 900,000 to 1 million. So if we were going to be adding this to the floor 5 profit, well, we made actually instead 2 million during this 2 hours and 36 minutes. But I'm not exactly sure if we actually managed to get it during floor 6 run or floor 5. I'm not exactly sure. so I'm just gonna leave it up in the air. Anyways, last up, let's talk about the XP, and then we're gonna move on to the floor 6, which, well, maybe you guys have been waiting for. But anyways, during the floor 5 runs, on an average, we managed to get from 2,000 to 2,500 XP per run. So that means in total, we managed to get ourselves almost 40,000 catacombs experience during this whole time. And every single hour we were getting about 15,000 catacombs experience, which is amazing. Now keep in mind that this floor is not for the experience, but for the money, and well, unfortunately we didn't get that much money, but honestly 15,000 experience per hour I would say is pretty okay. Anyways, we're gonna now move on to floor 6, and well, you're gonna find out how much XP is actually pretty alright. Anyways, here we are on floor 6 this time, and well, this floor we did in total 2 hours and 40 minutes. And during this whole time, we managed to do 15 runs in total. So that means at an average, we managed to do 5 to 6 runs per hour, which is actually pretty decent considering that we managed to do 6 to 7 of floor 5s. Now, to be honest, in floor 6, we had a pretty strong team, and most of them were like level 27, level 28. And well, I recently reached level 21, so I kind of was getting carried, I guess. But recently the tank class has been becoming a little bit more valuable than on the previous floors, so that's kind of nice. But anyways, let's talk about firstly the money, and then we're gonna move on to the big boy, which is the XP. So during this 15 runs, we ended up getting only 2 sort of profitable items. And number 1, we managed to get ourselves a recomp, which we got for 4 million, and we were able to sell it for about 4.9 million. So that's 900,000 profit, and we also did get ourselves 1 ancient rose, which is about 100k profit. So in total we managed to make 1 million profit. So that's exactly the same as floor 5 if we were not to count in the treasure talisman, because I'm still not sure which floor I managed to get it on, and that is actually pretty bad. Now, once again, I do believe that a lot of luck would be involved to get good items, so unfortunately we didn't have a good luck, and kind of hurts that on floor 6 we made about the same money as on floor 5. But anyways, if you are wondering what's the items to go for in the chest usually on floor 6, well, you want to look out for the necromancer set and sword, and once again avoid the helmet and boots. And also the final item, which is a really good one if you manage to get it from the chest, is the giant sword. Now, the most profitable chests are obviously in floor 5, so if you're looking for the money, go to floor 5. Once again, my luck, bad luck. Anyways, let's talk about the XP. Here we are. So in the 2 hours and 40 minutes, well, we managed to get ourselves almost 58,000 tank class experience, which is amazing. That's about 20,000 more than in the floor 5, and that is really good to know that we managed to get ourselves quite a bit of XP, because well, my catacombs level and my class level is pretty low, and I feel like I need to grind it out. So definitely floor 6 is there to help you level up before floor 7 actually comes out, so I'm definitely gonna be grinding it out. And something to keep in mind is if you're not able to do floor 5s or floor 6s, start on the lower floors until you're a decent level and until you have a decent set. Honestly, the set makes a huge difference. At first, I wasn't even able to do floor 6 properly because my set was pretty outdated, but right now, well, we are having the Necromancer Lord boots, Necromancer Lord leggings, and then, well, we still have super heavy chest plate, and also Bonzo's mask. Like, Bonzo's mask is kinda clutch. I think I'm one of the only tanks that uses it, because I often have a moment where I almost die or actually die, and the Bonzo's mask, well, it just comes in and clutch it and saves me. So we don't have any deaths on my side of the part of the team, which is kinda good if you want to get a lot of good score. But I hope this video has been somewhat helpful, and well, here was the floor 5 versus floor 6 comparison. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, video, it would mean a lot to me if you could take a moment and smash that like button, and also comment down below which floor are you grinding on. Are you doing floor 5s or floor 6s? I'm definitely interested to know, but I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you did and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you do subscribe with the notifications on, but I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.